Hi, this is Joan Osborne. How you doing, Kate?
I'm pretty good. Thank you so much for taking my call and for talking with us today.
You're so welcome. It's a pleasure.
Really? That's so nice because you must do how many of these things a year? And everybody asks the same questions, and I will apologize in advance for asking all the same questions as everybody else.
Well, okay, you have a point there, but the fact is you're helping to get the word out about an upcoming show, and that's important to me. So I'm happy to do it.
That's good. At the end of this, you have the reward of being able to get up on stage and play for people. And what a wonderful goal that is. You have the best job in the world except for mine.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's very true. I do understand and appreciate that being able to do music for your job is a rare privilege, and so we always try very hard to give 110% every time we do a show. We try to keep things interesting for the fans who have come back again and again over the years, and just let everybody know that we really, truly appreciate them.
Do you like playing live music, live venues more, or do you like just figuring out a song on your own more?
I mean, I would have to say live is, it's just such an energetic and exciting thing, and every night is different, and even you might play the same songs in the same order from one night to the next, but the crowd is different, and you're feeling different, and it's always fresh. So I would have to say that live has always been my first love. That being said, I've recently wrote a whole new record of original material, and that was a real pleasure too. And I think I've finally gotten to a point of being able to get out of my own way and not second guess myself so much. So
Yeah.
the creative process of writing these new songs, myself and the producer Ben Rice that I was working with, and musician Jack Petrozelli that I've worked with for a long time, who's going to be at this upcoming show. It was fun, and I felt like I found that I had a lot to say, and it was really, really satisfying.
That's nice. I was going to ask you if you were writing anything, so I'll just have to segue into the next question. What style? What is it that you're writing now? What is it that you're feeling that
Oh,
you need to
I
do?
never know how to answer that question. People, random strangers will notice that I'm carrying a guitar through an airport and say, "What kind of music do you play?" And I never know what to say. I guess maybe the Americana umbrella is probably the one that is the most accurate these days. I've always liked to call it soul music because even though it might not sound like classic soul music from Memphis in the 1960s. I mean, it has that passion behind it. So yeah, I mean, I think it's all within that sort of territory.
That's wonderful. So, will we get to hear any of your new work when you come to town?
Yes, yeah, the people who come to this show will be among the first in the known universe
Ooh.
to hear these brand new songs. We are testing some of them out in front of an audience, and so far the response has been really positive and really rewarding.
Oh, I think we should be honored. I know, I feel like we're honored. You're going to be at the Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center this Saturday night. And are you traveling all over right now? I'm sorry, I didn't look up to see if you're in the middle of a tour.
I'm in New Hampshire right now, and tomorrow I think we're playing Massachusetts, so we're working our way towards you at Sugarloaf.
Okay. Okay. Looking forward to it so much. For tickets, go to omeevents.com. And we are still giving away tickets. Also, I will have one more pair of tickets that I'll be giving away to see your show tomorrow night.
Right.
So we're going to give those away in just about 20 minutes from now. Tell us what you'll be singing. I know you'll be doing One of Us, probably last, right? That would be your
Uh,
encore?
well, we sometimes put it in the encore. We sometimes put it in the end of the set proper. We move it around from night to night. But yes, we'll do some songs from that Relish album that came out in the mid-'90s, which is probably the one that I'm best known for. And a lot of those songs are fan favorites, so we do love to still do them. We'll be doing some of the brand new songs that have not been released yet. We'll be doing some songs from our most recent release called Radio Waves. We'll probably do some songs from an album called Trouble and Strife that came out in 2020. You know, I've put out I think a dozen records at this point, so it's hard to do one song from each album. But we try to, dig into the fan favorites. There was a blues record that we put out in 2012 called Bring It On Home, and those are always fan favorites, and that's a place that we would like to draw from for the set. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time.
Thank you so much. It's Saturday night, Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center. Joan Osborne. How many live musicians are along with you?
There's going to be myself and two other players, and we do this as a very sort of stripped-down version of these songs. And, the fans have always really responded to this because they get to hear these songs that they're used to hearing as the recordings with the full band, and they get to hear them in this very elemental way. And it's very intimate and emotional.
And since you're the songwriter of most of the songs you'll be performing, you can give it something extra that maybe they wouldn't get otherwise.
Well, yeah, as I say, live performance is always different from night to night. So, that keeps it fresh for us and for the audiences as well.
How wonderful that you get to do this. Enjoy yourself. We will enjoy seeing you tomorrow night in Sugarloaf. Travel safely, and welcome to the Hudson Valley when you get here. Thank you so much for talking with us.
All right. Thank you so much, Kate. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Joan Osborne appearing tomorrow night in Sugarloaf. She was with us on Wall Radio. We'll give away that pair of tickets in just a little while.